very moment, right? I know it was no. I know that it was no touching. I know that it was no kissing. Same thing I said about the other chick. Oh, he be at my bar. The world keep looking for a reason to break my family up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Enough is enough. I am sick of it. Let it be one family that sticks together. Let it be one couple that makes it. Put some respect on my name and on the Harris name. You gotta stop it. Stop playing with me. And I'm not gonna say it again.
What is even happening right now? This whole thing is giving straight Tyler Perry vibes, messy, dramatic, and full of twists nobody saw coming. Queen Yandy Smith Harris, her longtime man Mendeecees, and wait for it, Tamar Braxton are all tangled up in a scandal that's shaking the internet. Yandy and Mendeecees already got enough baggage to fill an airport, but now whispers are flying that Mendeecees was creeping around with Tamar. And the gag is, the person Tamar was spotted with is allegedly confirming she was indeed wrapped up with him. As if that wasn't enough, Yandy herself has reportedly jumped in and she's allegedly doing what she always does whenever her man's name is in the mud, defending him like her life depends on it. But here's where it gets wild. Word on the street says Yandy isn't just defending Mendeecees, she's allegedly threatening to handle it herself. If you catch the hint, this is no ordinary drama, it's personal and it's boiling over quick.
If this house is going to come down, it's going to be me or Mendeecees that are taking it down brick by brick. That's it. Nobody else can do it.
Now, let's rewind for a second. Yandy and Mendeecees go way back to 2006, and they finally tied the knot in 2015. They share 2 kids together, Omer and Skylar, while Mendeecees has 2 more from past relationships. But besides kids and marriage, there's one thing this couple has always had in common: drama. And not just any drama. We're talking about constant cheating scandals that just won't stop haunting them.
Oh, you people, everybody in Atlanta and everybody knows you.
You're not going to talk to him like that.
But I am. And what are you going to do? And what are you going to do? You're not going to talk to him. Don't play with me. Don't play with him. Play with me with him.
If you ever needed proof that Yandy and Mendeecees' love life isn't the fairy tale they try to sell, just go back and watch their own words on Love and Hip Hop. Mendeecees straight up admitted, on camera, that he thinks about divorce every single day. Can you imagine? And if that wasn't cold enough, he even said their marriage feels more like a business deal than real love. That's not exactly couple goals.
It's like this high school game we playing with each other. You do something to me, I do something to you, right? When they start to see signs like the ring coming off or we not following each other, they try to put this puzzle together and create their own narrative.
So what?
Yeah, I'm telling
so
you. But
what?
listen, we hurting each other, right? And not only we hurting each other, we hurting these kids.
Mendeecees feels like there is truth to what my friend is saying.
Have you ever had a physical or emotional affair on your husband?
I've definitely had an emotional connection with someone outside of my husband, and we had to deal with it.
And let's not forget, Yandy herself confessed she once had an emotional connection with another man outside the marriage. Now, she swears it wasn't cheating, but still, even she had to admit it was something she and Mendeecees had to work through. See what I mean? Their foundation has cracks all over it. Now, here comes the jaw droppers. The latest drama ties Mendeecees to none other than Tamar Braxton. Word on the street is that he's been allegedly creeping and getting way too cozy with her. And Tamar, she's already been through hell recently. She revealed she nearly lost her life in a terrifying accident, waking up in a pool of her own blood with a fractured nose, missing teeth, and injuries so bad she's struggling just to move around. Right now, she says she's too weak to even speak without pain. She called it a life-changing experience and begged her fans to keep her in their prayers as she fights her way back to health.
I am beyond crushed. This was the closest thing I've ever had to a brother.
It is back to back to back posts. What was that final argument about?
Nothing. I'm telling you. A small disagreement we had was about Mendeecees. I just felt like, he was too involved with the things that were happening, and I just said I need some space.
But here's the kicker. Just before that tragic accident, Tamar was spotted at the V12 Lounge in Atlanta, and guess who witnesses claim she was getting a little too close with? Allegedly, Tamar didn't just leave the club and call it a night. Word is she actually invited Mendeecees and a couple of her friends back to her place around 1 a.m. Now let that sink in. Tamar's out here asking fans to keep her lifted in prayer while she recovers from a near-death health scare, and meanwhile, Mendeecees is already fighting off non-stop cheating rumors with Yandy. Put those two narratives together, and you can see why the streets are in overdrive with this one.
Tell you something, Yandy ain't exciting him no more. Let me tell you something, Mendeecees is cheating on Yandy, loving hip-hop Atlanta. Are you getting this? Are you following me? The AA show is reporting live, loud, and proud, honey.
The big question buzzing everywhere right now, is Tamar secretly the other woman in Mendeecees' saga, or are people just connecting dots that aren't really there based on a late-night sighting? Because let's be honest, Mendeecees didn't just stumble into Tamar Braxton's nightlife circle by random chance. Insiders claim he's actually been tapped as the lead man for her upcoming visual project. And if that's true, then maybe their little lounge hangout wasn't romantic at all. Maybe it was business. But here's where it gets messy. Business meetings usually don't wrap up at 1 o'clock in the morning, followed by an invite back to somebody's house. That's the part fueling all the speculation, making folks wonder if this partnership is mixing a little business with a whole lot of pleasure.
So I was talking to my niece the other day. And
Oh my gosh, why do you look like you want to cry? What is wrong?
my niece told me that she was at a club and Mendeecees tried to holler at her.
When?
A couple months ago. I know he found her on Instagram and I had her send me the snapshots.
This is DM? Tell me the name, because I'm in his DM.
Robin.
And then comes the wildest rumor of them all. Some people are even whispering that Yandy herself might have had a hand in Tamar's accident, while others say it was the ancestors sending a warning. So here's the thing. Tamar and Mendeecees haven't confirmed a collab at all, which leaves fans spinning wild theories. Was this all business, or is there something sneaky happening behind the curtain? And honestly, with how messy the last few months have been, nobody would be shocked if there was more going on. Both Yandy and Mendeecees have been drowning in cheating scandals non-stop, and the timing couldn't look worse. Just days ago, Yandy's former best friend and hairstylist, Bryant Jamison, lit Instagram on fire when he accused her of cheating on Mendeecees. He claimed Yandy used a trip to London as the perfect cover-up for her secret fling, and when fans pressed Yandy about it, she admitted the accusations crushed her. But Bryant wasn't backing down. He doubled down and said Yandy was having an affair with a fitness trainer. And when Yandy's supporters tried to drag him, he refused to fold.
Try again, mother. It's been a hot topic about Mendeecees and I for some time now, and I'm sick of it. This is not a marriage for your clickbait. This is not a marriage that you can tear down simply because you thought you had me caught in a DM, or you thought him had him caught in a DM. So next time you think that you're gonna turn my household up and down, think again.
According to Bryant, Yandy actually wrecked his own romantic relationship by refusing to clear her name. See, he claimed she booked a hotel room under his name for her alleged meetup, and when his ex saw it, she thought he was the one cheating. And when Yandy never stepped up to set the record straight, Bryant said he wanted revenge. To make things even hotter, the man in question, a trainer named Michael, decided to speak up himself. He hopped on Instagram stories and dropped a message saying he wanted to set the record straight out of respect for everyone involved.
She hit me in my face, and I'll beat your ass. Don't ever get my face again, bitch. Take your asses inside.
Michael finally broke his silence, and when he spoke, whew, it shook the room. He posted, "I've stayed silent as the internet did what it does." But to be clear, yes, I was involved with Yandy Smith. And it wasn't just a one-time situation, and it happened over a period of time. I'm not here to argue, defend, or point fingers. I take responsibility for my part, and moving forward, I won't be speaking on this again. Respectfully, let's all move on. Girl, that confession had the blogs working overtime. It wasn't just rumors anymore. The trainer himself admitted there was more than friendship between him and Yandy. And just like that, the internet exploded with receipts, side eyes, and non-stop commentary. But while Yandy's name is now in the mud, let's not forget, Mendeecees has been the king of cheating chatter for years. Compared to him, Yandy's little scandals barely scratch the surface. Her emotional connection on Love and Hip Hop and these recent trainer allegations? Child, that's a drizzle. Meanwhile, Mendeecees has been drenched in back-to-back storms of drama. We're talking DM leaks, late-night sightings, random women stepping forward with their own stories, and even his own castmates tossing shade. It's been endless, and let's be real, the streets don't forget. Take Sierra Gates, for example. She had fans raising eyebrows when she jumped on video and fanned the flames even more. Sierra strongly hinted that Mendeecees was creeping with a married woman. Sierra tried to play it cool, saying she usually minds the business that pays her, but then she casually dropped a bomb, claiming she personally saw Mendeecees out with a married woman named Angie, and not just once either. Sierra said she spotted them creeping around more than a few times, and to make it worse, she hinted that she's sitting on photos as proof. Can you imagine the chaos if those receipts ever dropped? When the Shade Room pressed her for more details, Sierra admitted she did tell Yandy about what she saw and even mentioned Angie directly. But here's the twist. After that, she went quiet. She never mentioned Angie's name again, never took back the allegations, and never shared how Yandy reacted to the news. Instead, she brushed it off, saying the whole situation reminded her why she prefers sticking with family, her husband, and solo time, rather than getting dragged into messy IG party drama. Later, Sierra explained she's been focused on her own business ventures and slipped when someone got under her skin. She admitted the video wasn't her finest moment and doesn't reflect the woman she's trying to become. But still, once the internet has the tea, you can't just take it back. And if that wasn't enough heat, Alexis Sky and her friend poured gasoline on the fire during an Instagram live. They flat out claimed Mendeecees has been cheating on Yandy ever since they packed up and moved to Atlanta. According to Alexis, Yandy just doesn't excite him anymore. And then came the dagger. Alexis warned Yandy to keep her man on lockdown because, in her words, he's out here sleeping around with everything else. And just when you thought the cheating talk couldn't get any messier, Tasha K jumped back in and stirred the pot all over again. She claims she's sitting on audio proof, voice notes and flirty exchanges that allegedly show Mendy stepping out once again. Then out of nowhere, Jessica White dropped her own bomb saying Mendeecees allegedly tried to hit on her niece. The nerve of that allegation had people clutching their pearl. So yeah, the cheating scandals just don't stop. Over the years, and especially these last few months, Mendeecees' name has been dragged through the mud more times than anyone can count. But you know what's even wilder? The way Yandy defends him every single time. Take Jessica White's accusation, for example. Instead of even considering that there might be truth in it, Yandy immediately jumped in and flipped the whole story upside down. She said those DMS weren't from Mendeecees at all, they were from her. Can you believe that? That's how far she's willing to go to protect her man, taking the fall herself just so the spotlight slides off him. Yandy has built a pattern: deny, deflect, defend. Every time another scandal pops up, she brushes it off, takes the blame, and keeps pushing the narrative of a happy marriage. She even told the world flat out that people are just trying to break up what she and Mendeecees have. Now insiders are whispering that Yandy is handling the Tamar situation the same way she's handled every other scandal, by going into full attack mode. Word on the street is that Yandy feels Tamar has crossed a major line. And not just because Tamar is a star in her own right, but because she allegedly knew Mendeecees was already drowning in accusations. According to people close to her, Yandy has even confided to friends that if the rumors are true, she's ready to personally check Tamar for stepping where she doesn't belong. And honestly, it wouldn't be the first time Yandy has thrown hands over her husband. Let's rewind. Remember Jasmine Blue? She accused Mendeecees of cheating and said the woman involved was too scared to speak out. Jasmine's friend Erica Racine backed her up and claimed Yandy was fully aware her man was creeping. That's when things spiraled into a confrontation that turned flat out ugly. Reports say Jasmine and Erica ended up outside face-to-face with Yandy and Mendeecees. Erica called Yandy out directly, accusing her of protecting a cheater. Mendeecees tried to shut it down, snapping at Erica with, "Why are you talking?" But Erica clapped right back, throwing his own words in his face before blasting him with, "First of all, you've been with everybody in Atlanta and everybody knows it." That's when Yandy jumped in. She put herself between Erica and her husband, ready to defend him at all costs. Witnesses say she barked, "You're not gonna talk to him like that." Erica didn't even flinch. She shot back, "But I am. And what are you gonna do?" Things escalated fast, voices were raised, and according to Erica, Yandy straight up hit her in the face during the chaos. So just days after that heated blow-up with Erica and Jasmine, Yandy tried to play it cool in an interview. She brushed everything off, saying the confrontation was behind them and insisting she wouldn't let the drama shake her happy marriage. But let's be real, happy marriages don't usually come with this much smoke, and if that's what helps her sleep at night, then so be it. But now Tamar's name is right in the center of this storm. Whether she's truly teaming up with Mendeecees for a visual project or whether there's something a whole lot more scandalous bubbling under the surface, Tamar just got tied into one of the messiest storylines reality TV has seen in a long time. The real question is Tamar stepping into dangerous territory with Yandy breathing down her neck? Or is she about to do what Tamar always does, flip all the whispers, all the speculation, into the kind of publicity that fuels her next big move. Because if there's one thing Tamar knows how to do, it's turn chaos into a headline and keep her name ringing. But hey, I want to hear from you. Do you think this is just business gone sideways, or is Tamar really pushing up on Yandy's man? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this with a friend who loves the tea, and don't forget to subscribe for more drama breakdowns just like this one. I'll see you on the next one.